Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Scoundrel Edition, Smuggler Edition, whatever it may be, but there's going to be a little bit of a fun Easter egg later on in the episode, and you can have a good old laugh about that. It's only a few seconds long, so yeah, you might find that enjoyable. Anyway, we are going to head into the phase and go into the research base. Yes, here we go. Now, of course, this outfit was kindly gifted to me once more by my wife Victoria, because she has all the outfits. She has a lot of outfits, and well, I thought this one looked the coolest, and as many of you assumed, it is actually a reference to, I believe, Cad Bane from the Clone Wars, and as soon as I saw that in her bank, I was like, yes, that one, I must have it. I must have it immediately. And it was really, yeah, it's just really amazing. And it does have a dye module on it, by the way. And that is a, what is that? I think it's a black dark red. I think it's a black dark red. I don't have the legs, or the boots, or the gloves dyed, because they become a kind of unsightly red, which is kind of a bit, yeah, I know it's red and black, but I really wanted the black mostly, so yeah, that's what I went with. But yeah, that's just, yeah, so you can thank her for how we look right now, because it is really, I think, really cool. It looks really cool, and I think maybe we should have changed it a little bit of time ago, but we still do have most of Chapter 2 and all of Chapter 3 to go through, so yeah, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. So let us disable the force field. That is our next port of call. We do have a bunch of security droids to eliminate for the bonus mission, of course, as well. So let's just deal with this droid here. Now, of course, because we have Bodar, he is going to be able to stun this and deal so much damage to it. Come on now. Yep, there's the kick. There is the kick. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. There's the disabling little station thing. And now we can locate the Nebula shipment. I've actually forgotten what we're doing here. Apparently we're doing something for Newman Brock, are we? I think so. But I've kind of forgotten what's going on, which is kind of weird, because usually I don't forget these things, but sometimes I do. I don't know why that happens, but it seems as though it's just because... Wait a minute. Have I missed something? Because there's only one droid. Oh no, there's two droids in there. Aha! Sneaky little Imperial support droid. Okay, there we go. Eliminate that. There we are. Okay, so that's great. So, yeah, we're already level 39, so, yes, we're gonna get 40 soon, and that is going to mean that... When do we get our next utility point? I think we get it soon, don't we? Yeah, 41. But what I really want is... Well, actually, not this. I actually really wanted Fletchet Round, and we have that already, because that is causing a bleed. So, basically, as soon as you use Back Blast, you're able to then follow that up with Sucker Punch, and then that triggers the other ability, which is... What is that? Where is it now? It is there? Yeah, there we go. So Flying Fist immediately regrants upper hand when hitting a bleeding target, which is fantastic. So basically, you make it bleed with the ability you're going to use anyway from Stealth, and then it gives you another charge, so you can basically use Sucker Punch even more. Ah, we're apparently saying hello to MOFF TYRAK here.
Are you the Republic agent? I must be extracted at once. I am MOFF TYRAK. My cover is blown. I require an armed escort to Republic territory and an immediate flight off-planet.
I believe you said there was a valuable munitions shipment stored here?
Well, I couldn't risk the Republic abandoning me, could I? How was I supposed to know Imperial intelligence would start asking where I got my custom land speeders? That's my private property. Questionable spending practices, they said. Unsustainable on my current salary, they said.
You couldn't resist splashing around the cash the Republic gave you.
What would be the point of taking money I don't spend? The Republic promised if I ever got caught, they'd extract me, and I would retire on the gold beaches of Corellia with full immunity. Now, make this peon stop asking questions and do as he's told.
Oh no.
Your reliable source here decided to lie to save his own skin.
Did you think I'd let them kill me over a few lousy mansions on Hadessa?
The deal was for you to get us the Nebula shipment, TYRAK. You go with the captain and get those prototypes to Palliser Station, or all bets are off.
How about it, Moffy? Where's the payload?
I was fleeing for my life. Did you really expect me to... Oh, fine. I'll check my data pad. My assistant handled that sort of thing. Munitions delivery, A16. Fleet escort. That's the one. It leaves from the Balmoran Arms Factory ship depot. Today.
You got anything useful in there? Like security specs?
According to the communiques we've tapped, the Nebula shipment is going on droid-piloted tugs. So, if you can launch them before that fleet escort shows up, you should be able to reprogram the droid pilots to fly anywhere.
I guess we're about to be traveling buddies.
This is so humiliating.
Naya memgen kalikam, ke kua nam karak naya memak. Kiperum, chin nampa al adam, nek kam.
And we better stick TYRAK in disguise, probably as a servant.
A servant?
Then you can all meet up at the arms factory and show the Imperials what this resistance is made of.
Kukakari, nuli umnok, memyakari bawa.
Ah, yes, as a servant. That's exactly what I thought as well, Bodar, because, yes, he should learn some humility, I would think. And, see, that's the thing. When we are playing as Quick Draw McGraw, he hates the Empire, so basically working with any of them is kind of deplorable to him, but it's okay. It's okay, because we will now infiltrate the ship depot. So it seems as though everything in the Balmoran Arms Factory, apart from these fellows actually, has been cleared out, so I suppose someone has been here before me, which is just making things a little bit easier. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. After all, I can just, well, stealth by. Oh, actually, I'm going up the wrong way. Usually, this is where every single class goes, but no, apparently the Smuggler has different ideas, which is actually kind of cool, because I've noticed that a number of times the Smuggler story does seem to take you in weird and wild directions in comparison to many of the others, and I kind of like that. Obviously, I have not played the Consular, so I have no idea what that is all about and whether they also take you in different places, but I think that story is also a little bit different in the structure that it employs, and, you know, I'm kind of interested to see that, so yeah, we're going to be experiencing that after this, I suppose, but otherwise, let's head in and, oh, see what's happening.
You're here. I thought you'd abandoned me. Those incompetent soldiers you left me with are all dead. I suggested a shortcut past Imperial barracks, and they had the gall to blame me. Me, when they went and got themselves killed, leaving me undefended.
You really think they died just to inconvenience you?
Well, they certainly didn't fight like they understood the stakes. I'm a wanted man. Your precious Nebula shipment is down that way. I'll, wait here while you do whatever you're doing with it. This has been harrowing enough already. I mean, I've ordered plenty of deaths, but I've never had to watch.
Are there passcodes, or do I just break down the door?
Oh, right. The passcodes. It's, 8693211. Oh, and before you go, do you think you can bring me some water? I'm parched. Maybe a blaster, just in case.
If you bring the Imperial Guards down on us, I'm feeding you to them.
You won't be leaving me any snacks, then?
Yes, I'm not particularly happy with this guy because he allowed, well, he didn't really allow it, but he did kind of sabotage the other guards, well, technically our allies, by going by the barracks, and they got killed, obviously. So that's, he's gonna get shot if I can actually make that happen, I think. Oh, it seems as though, oh wait, are we in a, oh, yeah, we are in a phase. Okay, so I can assume that there's going to be a bonus mission. I'm going to try and see whether that is the case. Let's just take out this, yep, there is, of course there is. Okay, so I'm going to do the bonus, and then we'll be accessing the control station. Oh, wow, now this is really cool. This is something you don't usually get to see, but they have remote pilot droids here, and obviously they are the ones that are piloting various things, and it's actually kind of cool to see that. I mean, usually you just don't get to see what happens behind the scenes, but obviously we are playing a pretty shady character, you know, so we're getting to see all these back rooms, as it were, so that's actually kind of cool. Anyway, let's, well, yeah, let's access the control station now, I suppose. This terminal controls the operations of the Tug's droid pilots, and, well, we're going to send it to the Republic, obviously. I mean, for profit, it's kind of pointless, in my opinion, and considering we are currently against the Empire, and we hate the Empire as one of our personality traits, we're gonna do that.
You owe me one, Senator Dodonna.
Is this the one?
Yes. No. He's a captain in Unit A16. He'll be part of the fleet escort.
Surrender. You are in violation of the laws of the Sith Empire.
You want to explain what happened here?
I found this wanted criminal wandering the halls of a secured facility. He claims you were the instigator of the break-in.
This isn't my fault. I was being helpful. I was scouting for guards.
Silence! Men, kill them!
Thank me later.
Well, that was hilarious, wasn't it? Okay, so now we have to deal with the weakest units in history. Well, almost. Almost. Are they weaker than claw slugs? I'm not entirely sure. But that was... Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, they're going to give us waves. Okay, so it's wave-based. That's perfectly fine. And Akavi is saving us once again, which is... It's becoming a recurring theme, isn't it? Yes, a very recurring theme. That's perfectly fine. I don't really mind that too much. She's doing it with style.
You keep doing that.
I have saved your life. In return, I demand you turn over MOFF TYRAK. I have hunted this man for 5 years, ever since his command saw my entire clan executed as traitors. It was a lie. They served the Empire with honor. What did you seek to gain with their deaths?
Tell the truth.
It's not really ringing any bells. But my assistant handles most of that sort of paperwork.
But why did you do it? Why conspire against them?
If I get an execution order, I always sign it. Better the wrong men dead than a traitor left alive, right?
This cannot be him. Where is the real MOFF TYRAK? This sadistic Imperial puppet master?
In my experience, the world's a messy place. People die, usually with no good reason.
No, this can't be. My clan deserves vengeance. They must have their names cleared, the blood of their enemies used to purify their dishonorable deaths.
Can we leave now? I have tickets to the Palowick Opera on Nar Shaddaa tonight.
No, I demand my blood rights.
I'm not buying the "I didn't realize murder is bad" excuse.
You are not who I imagine, and for that I will show mercy. He did not suffer. I am not often at a loss for words, but I had not thought where to go once my search ended. Are you looking for an extra gun?
I can't offer you a clan, but you have a place with me as long as you want it.
And I cannot give you my loyalty. But while I am with you, I will serve you well. I did not forget my promise of a payment for bringing me the MOFF. What would you have of me?
Just tell the Republic anything you know about the Empire. We'll call it even.
As you like. I will wait for you at your ship.
Oh, now that is cool. That is cool. One of you did say, oh, wow, okay, so yes, one of you did say that we were going to be gaining a cool companion, and I suppose this is it. Wow, that's really nice. That is really cool. Okay, well, with that, I am going to be ending this episode here. Next time, we're going to return to Sixer, and then I would assume we are going to bid farewell to Balmorra and probably head on to Hoth, right? Yeah, Hoth is probably the next one. But before that, obviously, we'll take a couple of companion conversations in, and we'll see what's going on there. But otherwise, I thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the little tidbit that I mentioned earlier, and I will see you next time. Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Scumbascrum.